Well, hello you guys. Welcome back to my kitchen. So, today I thought we'd do something a little bit different because it is Memorial Day weekend. And the whole weekend has went by, which is normally when I would like go get footage. But I have been left here with Tweedledum and Tweedledee, my two dogs. And so no footage was had, no fun was really had. They were both sick all weekend. It was like a whole thing. There was like shitteria everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, they were both very upset. So, we are gonna sit here today. I have been cleaning all weekend, and to no avail. But we're gonna sit here, me, you, my iced coffee, and we are basically gonna hang out. And instead of a vlog this week, you're gonna get cooking with Paige, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really in the mood to make a cake. I can't even really eat cake, but like I'm in the mood to make one. I was like in the mood for cake or brownies or something. So, I only went out once this weekend. I went like 48 hours without, you know, food and water. I'm just kidding. But like I didn't go out for 2 days because the dogs were like so upset. The puppy, as you guys know, if you're new to my channel or whatever, I get it. But for most of you, you know that our puppy, Hazel, is new, and she is a rescue dog. We've had her 6 months. She came from Texas. She came from turmoil. She came from like just crazy life. And so this is the first weekend that she's ever been left with me, and like my parents have been gone. So it's good. It's a good thing for them to leave. It's a good thing for that to happen. But for her, I think it was really hard, and we knew it was going to be hard, so I knew what I was getting into. So I made sure to I cleared everything so I could just be with her, sit with her. They both ended up having upset bellies. Like I said, it's been a whole thing. So I wanted to come on here, bake with you guys now that like things are finally winding down. Well, now wasn't that cute? My camera battery, or my battery just went beep beep, and then my card was full. So I don't exactly know where I left off on this rant, but I just wanted to bake was where I was going with that whole story. So no makeup, we're stripped down today. My hair is like probably greasy looking. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a very long weekend. So I thought we would just hang out together. We're gonna cook in the kitchen. We're gonna have a good time. So first things first that I really want to make is this Betty Crocker super moist triple chocolate fudge cake mix thing. I have a double thing, you know, 2 boxes. And I also have the stuff to make buttercream frosting, which is one of my mama's specialties. But I don't know. I just wanted to have fun. I bought some food coloring in case I want to like make a fun color. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just feeling a little more creative than usual today. So yeah, let's bake, shall we? How do I want to do this? Where do I want to put you guys? Where do I want to put you? Where do I want to put you? I could probably just leave you right there, right? I mean, how much of me do you really have to be able to see?
He's okay.
That's pretty good, right? I think that's good, because I'll be like at the mixing bowl. Can you see me? Woo-hoo. Yeah, okay, you can. We're good. All right, so let's chitty chat about the weekend. Okay, so first of all, you'll see that I'm wearing my Proud American shirt. It's kind of my thing. I'm a proud American. And today's Memorial Day, so I thought it was a very fitting day to wear it. I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about Memorial Day and why it's so significant to me, because I feel like this is something like I've talked about it a long time ago. Like when I first started the AC, just kicked on, gave me a heart attack. What is this? 350. I feel like I've talked about this when I first started my channel a long time ago, but then I never talked about it again because it just, you know, it only comes up once a year. But and I'm also not the type of person, like, I'm not going to go into any detail because it's not my, I mean, it's my family, like, I love them like family, but essentially it's not my business. So I'm going to go as far as to say Memorial Day has always been significant to me, but it's never been this significant to me. In the past, you know, I'd say 10 years ago, it's always been, again, something where I've always revered the dead and the people that served our country. But a few years ago, I had a friend who, he died. He was 19. He had just been deployed, and he was shot overseas. And there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about him. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't know the type of man that he would have been. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not thankful for him and all the others like him that give up everything just to keep the rest of us safe. I have to stop talking about this or I'm gonna cry. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep baking a cake. Whew. Is this a cup or a half a cup? It looks like a cup, right? It might help if I would not have worn off all of the measurement things. Whoops. My bad. I have a lot of thirds here. Look at this. I totally cujoed the handle off of this guy right here. I don't even, like, look at that. Ripped the handle right off. I don't know how I did it or why I did it, but apparently I just got real bored and ripped the handle off. Like, dude, you want to feel like a big old fatty? Make a cake. Holy hell. There's like nothing but fat that goes into these things. You wonder why they taste so damn good. Woo! You know what just popped into my head? A scene from Friends, and it's Joey, and he comes running in and he's like, oh fatty, I am a big old fatty. Oh fatty, I am a big old fatty. And that just popped into my head. You're welcome. Now, did I perhaps put too much in this mixing bowl? I might have. Let's go real slow. Real slow. All right. Woohoo. I know the first part of this is going to be really exciting. It was like depressing in a cake mix. Boy, are you glad that you tuned in today. I know. Hopefully it gets more exciting as the time goes on. Literally, the very first rule is find a cake pan, and I never went and got a cake pan. Uh-oh. Well, this is a start, I guess. Okay. Woohoo! Oh, that smells good and fudgy. I found bread loaves. But those aren't exactly what I was kind of going for. You know, I was kind of going for a cake, not a loaf pan. We'll keep these just in case I need an overboard situation here. This is where you guys really get to see how inadequate I am as a person. Yes, I improvise my life away. This is what I do best. I always get a kick out of people that are like, oh, everything has to be perfect. Everything has, like, no, it doesn't. I promise you, based on my life, it does not have to be perfect. Now, in case you were wondering, I do spray my pan over the sink because it is dangerous not to. My God. Oh, and what's on in the background, you ask? One Tree Hill. God, that smells freaking disgusting. But I do, in fact, have One Tree Hill on over there. I might have watched it through a couple times. It might be my thing. God, that smells. I forgot. I hate the smell of aerosol, like, cooking sprays. It doesn't matter if it's, like, brand name or not brand name or somewhere in between. I just hate that smell. When I was younger, I hated it so much that I would only grease my pans with butter. Like, I would take a stick of butter because I literally hated that smell so much. Ooh! Okay, that doesn't taste half bad. So for those of you that are curious, Paige, why do you only spray over the sink? Well, one time, here I am. I'm like, oh, I'm so smart, right? I will, in fact, spray my pan. I grabbed the pan and I sprayed it and I went on with my life. Until 10 minutes later when I walked back through that same spot and went, wah! And had one of those moments where you scream your actual shit off and you fall and damn near kill yourself. Except for me, it was more like, whoa! Split action, like, wah! Caught myself. I was a fucking ninja warrior, okay? Like, actual ninja warrior that day. But I don't ever care to, like, repeat it and, like, rip my crotch again. No freaking thank you. So, I thought I'd share that with you. That's why I always spray over the sink. So, wow, that's a lot of cake mix. Okay, let's try it. What could go wrong? I don't want the cake to be so super thick because obviously it's gonna rise. And it'll get to, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Come on. Come on, what the hell? What word am I looking for? I don't want it to get too thick. It'll get dried out. There we go. I don't want it to dry out. And oh yeah, there's no way in actual hell I would put, because like that right there is already, like, how full are you supposed to fill these friggin', I don't remember. You guys, I'm not good at this, I guess. Whoops. It's all right. Who's gonna complain? Even if it's a cake and it doesn't taste the best, it still tastes like a cake, right? So maybe what I'll do, well, but see, is there really enough here to fill a whole nother loaf pan? I don't know. You know what? I think there could be. All right, let's go ahead, scrape down the sides, and we're gonna put the rest of this in a loaf pan. And when we frost it, we'll just have something extra to decorate with, I guess. All right, so let's go back and spray one of these with this stanky ass spray. Sick. Let's go ahead, tap our container. There we go. Yes, bitch, you scrape all that gooey goodness out of there. Yes. And now we're gonna have to let that sit for about 3 years. So I guess when those come out, I'll talk to you guys again soon, and we'll keep moving our way through, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, so cakes finally came out. They're a little crooked, and I might have accidentally left them in too long because I think I screwed up the timer. So I won't know until they cool if they're dry or not. So hopefully they're good. That's what we're gonna go with. Now, I'm gonna be making buttercream frosting, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those moments where my mom knows the exact recipe and I know how to guess. So I'm gonna do buttercream. And for our buttercream, we use Crisco, which I know what you're thinking. Hello, fatty. Yes, exactly. Me too. So, the ratio is like right around 2 to 3 cups of powdered sugar to one, or not to one of these, but to a cup of this. And then as needed, you kind of add in the other stuff. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually leaving the oven on because once I get this done, I want to get it done, whipped up, and then setting, or no, do I want to do the other ones first? Because here's the thing, I think I want to make chocolate chip cookies for my dad, but I know those cakes are going to take a while to cool. So you know what, no, how about we do chocolate chip cookies first, because Daddy loves chocolate chip cookies, and I don't have it in my heart to tell him that I did baking and I didn't make him any cookies. I feel like that would be the meanest thing ever. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's find the stuff to make cookies. All right, I think we found most of the ingredients here, and let's go with my favorite Nestle Tool House situation over here. Chocolate chip cookies. So, where is my other bowl? So I've been getting a couple of questions. Okay, could we maybe not look at like my double chin? Thanks, hi. So, I've been getting some questions from a few of you that I thought I would go ahead and answer while we're here. 2 1/4, oh wait, shit, hold on. 11.5, this is the big one. Yeah, okay. So this bag is a double batch. Okay, whew. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? All right, so I'm gonna need 4.5 cups flour, which means I'm probably gonna need, oh, I grabbed 2. Okay, go me. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, a bunch of you have asked me how I've been feeling and like what's been going on medically. So P.S., thank you for caring. You guys are the best. I have not been doing that well, not gonna lie. I just have not been feeling very well lately. They upped my medication for my tumor pill, so I'm taking more now than I was before, obviously. And yeah, so that's really put a strain on a lot of things. They're trying to figure out if I have another autoimmune disease or not. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. So they're trying to figure out that part. I just have a ton of stuff going on in that regard, so I haven't been feeling the best lately, which is why, like this week, I know for sure, oh, good, I'm glad to know I ripped the bag of flour, that was cool. That's how I knew that for sure, like this week's vlog wasn't gonna be that great. That's why we're doing a baking video instead, because I haven't been going many places or doing much of anything because I haven't been feeling well. So, I hope that you guys don't mind too terribly much. Wow, I made a total freaking mess with this. Shit. You see that? Yeah, I know. All right, where the hell is the 1/2 cup measuring cup? Do I have one? A third. I have a million thirds and no halves. What the hell? So you know how, if you watch Jenna Marbles at all, how she has, welcome to Jenna's Ratchet Salon. Welcome to Paige's Ratchet Kitchen. We need to come up with a good name for my Ratchet Kitchen that I just, like, I've made such a mess already. Oh my God. The goal was to make the house look nice for my mother, and I have now made a mess. Wonderful. Clearly this is going so well. What could we call that? Like, Dave Ramsey has Hell's Kitchen. Jenna Marbles has her Ratchet Salon. What can I have? Paige's Catastrophe Kitchen. Ooh, I like that one. I don't know. You guys give me some ideas. I remember when I first started my channel, I gave my subscribers a name. I called them, the Seekers. You were my Seekers, because I'm like a big Harry Potter fan, and like Seekers, Seeking Alexandria, get it? You were my Seekers. And I friggin' love that name so much, and I never talk about it anymore, but just so you guys know, that's what you are to me. You're my people, you're my Seekers. Yes. What did I just look in this cupboard for? Oh my God, I can't remember shit. Flour, baking soda, salt. Baking soda, salt. Baking soda, salt. Baking soda, salt. Bacon, 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 baking soda, salt. I know what you're thinking. It's such a bummer that I'm so shy, right? 1 tisp. Ergo, I need 2 tisps. I've had so many of these little measuring things throughout the year, and I never could keep track of them. So finally, I was a smart human being, and I bought one of these little things. Works so much better. What else goes in with my dry ingredients? Bam, 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 bam. Baking soda, salt. Baking soda, salt. Woo, baking soda, salt. Back into the cupboard. Oh shit, do I have butter? I might not have butter. I 1000% do not have any butter. I just realized that my parents left, and when they left, they took it with them. Shit. Let's see if oil can be a butter substitute. It's probably not gonna taste as good, but we're gonna find out. You know what? This is a good day for an experiment, I guess. Ooh, okay. For 1 cup unsalted butter, substitute 1 cup shortening, 7/8 cup vegetable oil, or 7/8 cup lard. Okay. Because this is shortening, so it would be 1 cup of this. So basically it's a cup to cup ratio. I think I'm gonna go this because I feel like oil, I don't know if I would like oil as well, but I know for sure shortening is good. Because I'm a fatty and I like shortening. Okay. Actually, it kind of gives me a bellyache. Oh my gosh, so you guys, I had a whole weekend, and obviously the dogs were like sick, so I spent a lot of time just like sitting and rubbing their bellies, trying to make them feel better. I know, our dogs are beyond spoiled, but that's literally why you have dogs, is to spoil them. So, I was sitting with them all weekend, and I am now caught up, and like I've watched every single show. I have watched season 2 of 13 Reasons Why, which, oh my god, literally I can't even. That show is so good, but at the same time, holy hell, was season 2 like even more graphic than season 1. But it was good. Like, I think it's a really good show. So I watched all of season 2. And what else did I watch? I watched from start to finish all of season 1 of Rise. That was on Hulu because that's all I have. It was like 10 episodes. I watched all of that. What else did I watch? Oh wait, I think that was really, I mean, I don't say this lightly, but I think that was all there was, really. I didn't watch much YouTube this weekend just because, I don't know, I felt like maybe I should take a little break from the U of Tube, you know? Pour some sugar on me. Come on, wrap me up. Pour some sugar on me. I'm hot, sticky sweet, 'cause I spilled sugar all over the damn place. I friggin' love brown sugar. When I was younger, you know how, like, if you ever work with brown sugar, how there'll be, like, little chunks of molasses in it? When I was younger, my mama used to always pick those out, and, like, she would eat a little chunk, and, like, we would eat one. My mom loves the molassesy types, the flavors. Like, she just loves molasses. She thinks it's so good. And every time I see a little chunk of molasses, I think of my mama. Right now, I'm thinking about how she might kill me if I don't get this stove cleaned up before she gets home. Brown sugar, vanilla extract. Oh, I love vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons. And we've talked about this before, but it's been a long time since we've done a baking video. I don't do, like, exact measurements, especially when it comes to vanilla, because I freaking love vanilla. So it's kind of more like a, we love it. Here's a dash of vanilla, like 1, 2, and like, oh, whoops, did you accidentally spill a little extra in? Yeah? Okay, what are you gonna do about it? I just love the flavor it gives, and these cookies might taste a little odd anyways. The best part is we're gonna see if Dad notices that there's no butter in them, because I hope that he doesn't notice. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Don't put your beat it. No, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it. Ooh. Wow, this looks legit just like normal dough. I don't know what I expected it to look like, but it looks normal. Okay, this is going well. I want to cream that just one more time, and then I have to add eggs. How many eggs? 2 eggs. Doubled makes 4 eggs. 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So true story, every time I count, like I just did right there, I think of my, well, she's technically my aunt, but I call her my sister. She, when I was younger, she was taking a German class in school. And she taught me German before we would go to sleep. Like, she would teach me, like, how to count in German. So every time I go 1, 2, 3, I'm like, 1, 2. But I always, anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, and I always screwed them up. So now I don't even think I'm saying, like, real words. I'm saying, like, how I remember them as all of a, like, 12-year-old. which isn't good. But that's what I think of every time I count. Ooh, that and, okay, was anybody else like a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fan? Me. In the one, it's like they go to France or whatever, and in it they're like debating with the butler that McDonald's is good. And so they're like, I'll try your food if you try mine. And they do like an up close. And she's like, 1. And he goes, 1, 2, 3. And then he takes like a bite of the burger. I don't know, that pops. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment down below. Because if you don't, you're going to think I'm psychotic. Which is totally fair. I mean, really. All right, at what point do I add the flour? Oh, right now. Okay, perfect. Where the hell is it? Wow, these look fluffier than usual. Do you guys see those? Wow. Check on these other cookies. My God, I'm exhausted. Okay, these need like another minute for sure, which is good because now I can scoop these other cookies. And for a lot of you, I don't know if anybody's ever asked me this or not. I feel like someone did in my last baking video. I use a scooper, a small little like ball scooper to do my cookies. And it's not because I don't like touching the dough or anything like that, but it's actually a habit that started when I was younger because our stove didn't cook. Like, I feel like a lot of stoves don't cook even. Like, you know, it's not like a poor kid thing, it's like a stove thing. And so when I was younger, it was like critical that the balls, that the cookies were like the same size, because obviously some cookies would burn if they weren't like the right size and if it wasn't put on the right spot in the rack and everything. So as an adult, it's just worked out really well because it just, I don't know, it's just a good habit. And I think it worked out good too, because when you're younger and you're like baking and whatnot, you kind of end up doing like the lazy kid, which is like, shut up, my God, that's the longest beep ever. But you end up doing the lazy kid, which is like, oh, they start off, you know, this size, and then they end up like triple that size because you don't want to do it anymore. So I think it's good now that I have like a good habit to fall back on. Plus, this is like the perfect size for a good cookie. Like, it's not so small that it's like the serving size, because ew, I hate serving size cookies. They're like the size of my middle finger. They're like this big. Okay, middle finger. No, but they're like this big, and I don't like serving size cookies. So these are like a good size. Like, they're not like, hi, I'm a huge cow, but they're like a good serving and a half of like a standard cookie, you know? So it's good. It's good all around. Ready, set, break. I'll check in with you guys after a while because there's already so much footage from this I can't even see straight. So hold on. I'll check in with you after a while because I got to get a bunch of stuff situated. So hang tight. Okay, so I finished everything up, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of got into like a headspace and I wasn't sure like what I wanted to do. And then before I knew it, it was done. And I was like, well, I guess I forgot to turn the camera back on. Oops. So this is what I came up with. I know she looks a little rough. I was going for like that classic like Oreo mudslide cake. So it's just the buttercream frosting, and then I crumbled up like a bunch of Oreos and placed it all over the place. I don't know, it's not the prettiest. Hopefully it tastes all right. And then look at the cookies. Wha-bam! Hello, cookie tower. Yummy, yummy, cookie, cookie, cookie. I love a cookie. I know it's pretty anticlimactic, but it took me hours. So now I have to go clean up the kitchen because it's an actual disaster in there. Like, there's so much crap all over the place. I'm not looking forward to it. But I would rather my mom not come home to like a bigger mess than she left, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this away and continue that part of it. But I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and for enjoying hanging out with me, and just for hanging out with me on a day like Memorial Day where I have a hard time sometimes. And I'm not afraid to tell you guys when I have a hard time. So today is a hard day for me. And it's been hard for a few years. And I feel like if nothing else comes out of it, on today I am more grateful. And on every day I'm a little bit more grateful than I used to be. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And just for letting me be me. And I will talk to you guys all very, very soon. And yeah, sorry there's no vlog this week, but I hope that this gives you a little dose of Paige. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.